Welcome to the CARMEL High School Eric Clark Activity Center. Welcome to today's broadcast of Indiana High School girls basketball. Hamilton County TV is presenting by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years in the business. I'd also like to thank Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church Hidland Anthem, Smith's Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, HCTVcalendars.com, the Westfield Chamber, and Bill Clifford for Sheriff. We got a battle here today of CARMEL's girls team. CARMEL will be playing Bedford North Lawrence. Both teams great programs. Overall, Bedford North Lawrence 12-2, and the CARMEL Greyhounds 13-1. They're only lost the last time out against the North Central Panthers. Today, alongside with me doing a play-by-play, Mr. Brad Silbert. Welcome, Brad.
Thank you, Perry. We have got, as you have said, I think we've got one whale of a ball game coming up here. You know, you look at these two teams, and you look at some of the players in these teams, and we've got all-star caliber talent on both of these teams. For Bedford Lawrence North, Jory Allen, she's just a junior, but she definitely carries this team, averaging 17.2 per game. She's going to be an important factor in this game. But then the Greyhounds, equally, they've got just a very good, balanced team all around. And that team is led by senior Amy Dilk. And, Perry, you got some rather impressive statistics on that young lady.
Oh, yeah. Amy Dilk's been a great ball player here for 4 years for the CARMEL Greyhounds. As a career scoring, she scored 1,150 points so far this season. Now, to bring you up abreast of that, of where that is, that's fifth on the all-time record for career scoring here for the CARMEL Greyhounds. But going along with that, rebounding, Brad, she has 484 rebounds, assists 456, and steals 293. So she's going to be over 500 rebounds, over 500 assists, and over probably close to 350, 400 on steals, probably 350, a little over 350.
You know, I've had the opportunity to see her in a number of games during her career, Perry, and I don't know how to describe her other than being a consummate basketball player. She plays very unselfish. That 16, what is it? She's at, where is it here? 16.2 per game. She could easily be a 21, 22, 23, 24. Very unselfish player. She's not afraid to give that ball to somebody with a better open shot.
Absolutely. Well, Brad, I think we're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll pause for the national anthem and get this ball game going.
we get the introduction of the starters here, Perry, let's just talk very quickly about keys to the game for these two teams today. What do you see as a key for the game for the Stars?
Well, I think the Stars have got to control the tempo, okay? Because we got one team here with the Greyhounds. They like to get the ball out front. The Todd Windland basketball, they like to press, they like to score, and they're averaging 70 points a game. And then with the Stars of Lawrence North, Bedford North Lawrence, they're averaging 53. They like to play defense and play a tempo game. So that's going to be the big part of it. We'll turn this over to the public address announcer and let them announce the starting lineups.
Number 23, Jasmine McWilliams. Number 32, Regan Young. Number 21, Blake Smith. Number 22, Tony Powell. And number 10, Edie Hill.
Well, there we got the Greyhounds introduction. I guess so you want to go through the
well, I'll tell you what, let's just take a quick commercial break in here, and let's hear a little bit about Logan Street Signs here before we get this game going.
All right. Celebrating 25 years of Logan Street Signs and Banners, specialized in that last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check out their website, loganstreetsigns.com.
Blake Smith and Jory Allen will be taking the jump ball. Three-man crew on the floor tonight for the referees. And, Perry, I think we're going to have a good one today.
Absolutely. These are two great teams.
Greyhounds break down early, right over to Tomi Tewo, and she scores the first 2 points of the game.
Right there, Brad, an assist by Amy Delk,
Yep. Some token full-court pressure for the Greyhounds. Stars managed to get it down. They get it to Madison Webb, and she's fouled, and she's going to shoot two.
Not sure, Brad, but missing on the sidelines today. I'm not sure where Coach Windland is today.
I'm not sure either. Jasmine McWilliams picks up the foul. Webb picks up the first one. And gets both. Free throws are probably going to be a key in this game, especially for Bedford.
And as always, Delk brings the ball down the floor for the Greyhounds. She's the quarterback.
Gets it in under the net. That was Blake Smith with the shot. One and done there for the Greyhounds. Jory Allen bringing it up for the Stars. Guarded by McWilliams. She takes a shot, and she is fouled. Correction, that was Rachel Hune. I'm sorry.
Hune usually has the assignment of the toughest player on the opposing team. So
two early fouls here for the Greyhounds, and that's going to put Jory Allen at the line for two shots. Misses on the first. Allen is a 60% free throw shooter. That looks a little better. Nothing but net for the second one.
Delk bringing the ball down the floor for the Greyhounds.
Taiwo back to Delk into the center. There's Reagan Hune with the jump shot. Stars bring it back, set it up. Three on the way. A little bit short, almost out of bounds, but the Greyhounds take it over. They turn it over and right back to the Stars. They just can't get that ball to fall.
Hune for three, off the mark. Gets her own rebound.
That's going to be a jump ball. That's going to go in favor of the Stars.
The Greyhounds with that pressure.
In under the net, laid up by Ali Krulo-Rude, and she is fouled. So the Greyhounds have picked up 3 fouls already here early. Blake Smith picking that one up. So Smith, McWilliams, and Hune all each have 1 foul already for the Greyhounds. First shot by Krulo-Rude is good. Here comes the second, and it's good also.
Amy Delk bringing the ball up the floor. She gets it over to Taiwo.
Taiwo looking for help. Back out to Dilk. Misses on the 3. Rebounded in and out of the hands of the Stars. Hune gets the basket.
There's a pressure, Brad.
Yep.
Got her trapped
pressure.
in the corner.
Yep. Good job of breaking that pressure. They got to get it over. Just barely. Maybe
I was going to say that had to
there.
be close.
Yeah. Wide open lane. Another 3 on the way. That one by Ali Krulo-Rude misses. Greyhounds bring it back down. Dilk out top side, just outside of the circle, setting up the offense. Smith, Taiwo. She double dribbled.
She did.
Yep. Turnover for the Greyhounds.
That was a great play there. It's just Taiwo lost the handle on it and couldn't get it back.
Mm-hmm.
But that's her spot. She'll take that 3 from that corner.
Yep. Traveling on the Stars, that tenacious defense of the Greyhounds causing that turnover. 6-5. We're 5:04 left here in the first quarter.
Looks like Blake Smith's got a tire shoe, and
Amy
Delk must have got scratched or something here. So.
Yeah, she's getting a little attention from the medical staff over there.
And she's going to come out.
That brings Maddie Sears into the game.
Sears, a sophomore guard, and she's about the first guard off the bench.
Mm-hmm. Got big shoes to fill with Dilk off on the sideline there right now.
She'll be back in pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, she'll be as quick as she can. McWilliams draws the foul, much to the displeasure of the Bedford North Stars, who are sitting right down here in front of us.
They brought a nice crowd here,
Yes,
Brad.
they do. Jory Allen picks that up. That's the first team foul of the half. First one on Jory Allen. McWilliams gets the first one. McWilliams is a 67% free throw shooter.
And a sophomore.
Yeah. Definitely the future of this team. So McWilliams gets both ends of the free throws, and the Hounds take an 8-5 lead here about midway through the first half, or first quarter. Nice 10-foot jumper there. Missed, but recovered by Mesmore. J.C. Hughes has got it back out high. Jory Allen takes a nice soft little jump shot. And that's her third point of the game. And we're at 8-7 here at 4:10 in the first half, quarter. 2 tries there for the Greyhounds. They couldn't get either of them to go down. The Stars on a fast break. There's 3 points on the way. Recovered once again by the Stars. Another rebound for the Stars. Another rebound for the Stars. That ball just keeps going up and down, and Which way? It's going to go to the Greyhounds. Amy Dilk has got whatever was scratched taken care of, and she is back in the game.
And, you know, the one thing about it is she's an important part of this team on rebounding, too.
Yeah.
Brad. I mean, you know, she's pretty close to 500 rebounds already for her career.
Dilk drives. Soft little 10-footer. She missed on that. Recovered by McWilliams. That's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to go to the Greyhounds.
You know, Brad, the one thing about it, neither team can put the ball in the cylinder.
Yeah,
they're up there, they're close. And
lots of shots so far, but only an 8-7 score here with 3:30 in the first quarter. Hune, are they going to count it? They are going to count it.
Yeah.
So Reagan Hune picks up the field goal. That's 6 points for her.
That's the one thing about the Greyhounds, you know, the three seniors, Smith and Taiwo and Delk, but, man, Hune and McWilliams are going to be great ball players here, too.
Katie Fisher picks up her first foul for the Stars. Hune fails at the three-point attempt. Still got 6 points so far for the Greyhounds, leading scorer. Amy Dilk yet to score. Allen. Katie Fisher looking for help. Out to Mesmore. Mesmore being guarded by Maddie Sears. Fisher loses the ball to Maddie Sears. Takes a nice soft little jump shot, misses, but she's going to get 2 free throws. Two shots coming for the Greyhounds, and that is going to be the second foul on number 30, Katie Fisher. Sears, who is an 85% free throw shooter, gets the first. Greyhounds now out to a 4-point lead, 2:45 here in the first quarter. Sears gets both shots. Greyhounds with a 5-point lead now. Bedford having a little bit of trouble getting the ball down court, but they do get it down there. Jory Allen turns, puts it up, misses. And that's off the Stars. It'll go over to the Greyhounds. Jasmine McWilliams inbounds the ball to Amy Dilk. Taiwo, Dilk, Sears, Hune, back to Sears. Taiwo, Dilk, overled McWilliams and lost the ball to the Stars. A lot of double teaming out there so far, Perry.
Yeah, certainly is.
3-point goal for Bedford. That's Madison Webb with the trifecta. Cuts it to a 2-point lead for the Greyhounds. Dilk goes up, shoots, misses, but she'll take 2 shots. Looks like that's going to go on number 32, Madison Webb. That'll be her first, 4th team foul. Amy Dilk, who shoots 82%, shooting the first one right through the net. Dilk picks up her first points of the game. Number 2 is good. Michigan fans are excited about seeing her come to Ann Arbor next year, aren't they, Perry?
Absolutely, and she'll be playing with
what
Emily
an interception
Kaiser,
there.
too.
Tommy Taiwo. Oh, correction, that's not Taiwo. That's Jasmine McWilliams. Picks up her 4th point. And once again, pressure. And the pressure results in another turnover. Turnover back to the Stars. And we're going to have a foul called here, but who's it going to be on here? Maddie Sears picks up the foul for the Greyhounds. That's the 4th team foul.
But the one thing about it, Carmel picked up 3 really quick fouls early in the game now, and this is the first one with 1:20 left to go here in the quarter.
Mesamore back to Hughes. Hughes across court. Right under the basket to
nice play right there.
Madison Webb.
Allen did a good job seeing
She's
Webb
got
underneath.
7 points, leading scorer for the Stars in this game so far. Long three-pointer, rebounded by the Stars. Good rebound there by Mackenzie Mesamore. Stars bring it up. Will they slow it down for one shot? Nope, they're going to go for it. And Jory Allen picks up her 5th point. Greyhounds with a little bit, about 35 seconds left here in the quarter. Looks like they're going to hold it for the last shot. Dilk not being challenged at all. We're down to 20 on the clock. Unless she's challenged, I wouldn't expect to see her move until there's probably right around 8 to 10 seconds on the clock.
I think you're right.
Taiwo back to Dilk. Dilk misses a 3. Rebounded by the Stars, but they're not going to have time to get a shot off. So at the end of one quarter, the Carmel Greyhounds have got 16. The Bedford Lawrence North Stars have got 14. Perry, let's hear from one of our sponsors.
How about Noblesville Trophies? It offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you that with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out at noblesvilletrophies.com. Hey, Brad, what about the events calendar? HCTVcalendar.com.
You know, that's pretty doggone handy.
It certainly is, and it's been around since 1995, the Hamilton County Community
Calendar. It's almost
Calendar.
as long as you and I have been around.
That's right, that's right. Be sure to check out the calendar for upcoming events in Hamilton County and local areas, plus all the high school events. If you have an event, add it to the calendar, easy and free. HCTVcalendar.com. Well, Brad, we had a pretty good first half there.
Yeah, you look at the scoreboard, and there's a 2-point difference here. 4 fouls on each team. Time of possession seems to be about the same, but 2 players are standing out so far for the Greyhounds so far. It's Reagan Hune with 6 points for the Stars. It's Madison Webb, and she's got 7. And the Stars will inbound the ball. Still some token pressure from the Greyhounds. Mackenzie Mesamore with the ball. Over to Jory Allen. She loses it. Maddie Sears with it. Taiwo with a long 3-pointer. And she gets her her 5th point of the game with that 3. Nice block there by the Greyhounds. Stars trying to get it set up. Mesamore out high. Gets it into Allen, and she gets fouled by Jasmine McWilliams.
Is that her second, Brad?
That is her second.
Blake Smith will check back in for the Greyhounds.
McWilliams sits down on the bench. Stars just barely get that ball in once again. Here's Allen. Nice little jump shot. Misses. And that's going to go against the Stars. That's going to go against number 11, Chloe McKnight. That will be her first. 5th team foul of the half, so 2 more fouls, and we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the half.
Once again, that's what I was talking about. Delk's very good on that board with that 6-foot frame of hers.
Nice rebounds. Dilk brings it down into the center, over the corner to Taiwo. Back to Delk. She shoots, misses, but she's going to get 2 shots. That's Reagan Hune who gets the foul called against. Correction, that's Webb who gets the foul called against her. Dilk picks up the first free throw. So smooth from the line. Just look at that form. Beautiful form. So Amy Dilk picks up her 4th points of the game. Jory Allen bringing it down. Over in the corner, 3 on the way from number 11, Chloe McKnight. She gets her first basket of the game, and it's a triple.
And that's what they got to do. They got to get the ball down the floor.
The Stars, if they're going to be successful in this game, have got to keep this game close. That one's going to be off the hand of the Greyhounds. That was off of Blake Smith. And the Stars will have a chance to cut this to a 2 or 3 point lead on this possession. They can convert. Once again, pressure on the Stars, getting it in. Tommy Taiwo, she just tried to poke that ball away and didn't quite get in there. Mesmore trying to set up the offense for the Stars. J.C. Hughes. Allen once again turns, fires, misses, but she's going to get 2 shots.
You can see why Allen's the leading scorer here.
Yeah, very smooth.
For the Stars.
Blake Smith picks up her 2nd foul, 6th team shot. Jory Allen is going to have 2 shots. She's already 1 for 2 today. Now 2 for 3. 1 more shot. As good as she is from the field, she's only a 60% free throw shooter.
Mackenzie Wood is in for Carmel now. She's a 6'2" junior. She's the heir to the throne for Blake Smith's spot next year in the middle.
Greyhounds quickly up the court. Over to Hune. Reagan Hune scores once again. 8 points now for Reagan Hune.
Also, Molly Gillett's in the game for the Greyhounds. She's a 5'5" senior.
Allen broke the press, puts it up, misses, rebounded by the Greyhounds. That's going to go against
the Stars.
Against the Stars. I can't see the signal from the referee, but Jory Allen picks that up. That's important. She's got to stay out of foul trouble. 1-1 now for the Greyhounds. A rare miss by Amy Dilk. Mesmore sets the offense for the Stars. Back over to McKnight. Mesmore in the corner to McKnight. She misses, but rebounded by J.C. Hughes, and she gets fouled. It looks like that's probably
on Taiwo.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be on Tommy Taiwo. That's going to be her first, 7th. So both teams in the bonus right now. J.C. Hughes will have a 1-1. J.C. gets the first one. She's a 45% free throw shooter. Well, she broke the odds, Perry. Got both. First 2 points of the game for Hughes. Dilk brings it down for the Greyhounds. Taiwo looking for help. Dilk. Taiwo out high. Back to Gillig. Taiwo. Dilk. Into Hune. She shoots, misses. Kind of an ill-advised shot there, Perry.
Yeah, it wasn't a good shot.
Allen brings the ball down. In the corner. That's a 3 for number 11, Chloe McKnight.
And the Stars take the lead, 24-23.
That's her second three-point goal. Greyhounds almost turned it over. Hune with a shot. She misses. Stars take the ball right back. Stars getting very scrappy here. Timeout is called. That's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, let's read one of our sponsors here. Church hit on Anthem, attorneys at law. From personal injury claims to complex business litigations to divorce cases, Church hit on Anthem protects the rights of individual businesses, schools, and government bodies all around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. You can contact them at their Noblesville office, 317-773-5320.
You know, 3 minutes and 58 seconds ago, the Greyhounds had a 1-point lead. Then they came out like a house on fire right at the beginning of the second quarter. And at one point, had a 5 or 6 point lead. Now, the Stars have come back and taken a 1-point lead here with 4:02 remaining in the half. We thought this game would be competitive, and it's living up to exactly what we thought, Perry.
Absolutely. You got two great teams here with tremendous tradition. Both schools have.
Allen with the ball for Bedford. Right under the basket.
Pass.
Oh, my. That was too easy for Allie Krulo-Rude.
Wood with the rebound for the Greyhounds.
That one's going to go out of bounds, but off the hands of number 11, Chloe McKnight. Maddie Sears will inbound that ball for the Greyhounds. Back to Amy Dilk. Dilk looks under, gets it to Hune. Hune dishes it over to
Wood.
Mackenzie Wood. Mackenzie Wood is in the scorebook with her first 2 points of the game. Greyhounds back out to a 1-point lead. Once again, full court pressure by the Greyhounds. I think that was about an 8 or 9 count getting across.
Yeah. There's been some close ones here.
Yep. That one's intercepted by Dilk. She brings it down. That one goes out of bounds off of the Greyhounds. I couldn't tell whether Amy Dilk was trying to shoot that ball or she was trying to pass it, Perry, but she lost control of the ball, ended up going out of bounds, and the Stars take over. Down by 1 at 2:58 remaining here in the second quarter. Greyhounds doing a pretty good job of that full court pressure and doing a little bit of double teaming on some of the Stars. 3 on the way for the Stars. That one's short. Rebounded by Mackenzie Wood. Dilk was almost not quite over the timeline.
I think over the top on Wood. I think she fouled Allen.
Yep. Mackenzie Wood picks up her first foul. That is 8 team fouls now. So Madison Webb is going to have a 1-and-1. She's a 50% free throw shooter. Nothing but net on the first one for Webb. Webb now the leading scorer for the Stars with 8 on the afternoon. Makes it 9. Gets both ends. Amy Dilk setting up the offense for the Greyhounds. Over in the corner to Taiwo. She touched the ball and it went out of bounds. Another turnover for the Greyhounds, and the Stars will have an opportunity to get back into this one. The Stars with a chance to take the lead here with 2:06 remaining in the half. Inside. Now that looked like it went off the. Yes, it did go off of the foot of
Wood.
Yeah, of Wood. So Stars will retain the ball. McKnight looking for help getting it inbound. All the way back to Mesmore. McKnight back to Mesmore. Mesmore over to Hughes. Back to Mesmore. Oh, right
wow.
between the legs of Madison Webb. Another turnover for the Stars. And the Greyhounds bring it down. Amy Dilk crosses the timeline. Little over a minute and a half left to go in the first half. What has been a very, very good basketball game. Amy Dilk misses long. That one is off of the Stars. Greyhounds will retain possession right in front of the Stars bench. Reagan Hune inbounds to Amy Dilk. You got to believe that Dilk is going to hit one of those threes here pretty soon, Perry.
Absolutely.
Hune, Sears, back to Hune. Got an offensive foul called there against the Greyhounds.
I think that's why Wood was so wide open as she pushed off and Delk threw that pass in there. So I think that's why she was
Mackenzie Wood picks up her second foul of the game. Next foul by the Greyhounds puts the Stars at the line with 2 shots. Jory Allen brings the ball down. Look for a shot. Could not get it. I thought she was going to have an easy layup there under the net, but the Greyhounds did a good job of converging on her and keeping her away from the net. That one's intercepted by the Greyhounds. Nice end-to-end play there by Maddie Sears.
Great body control. She knew she had a bigger person on her. Mm-hmm. She just used that body to get in between it and the basket.
Greyhounds out in front by 1 here, under 30 seconds in the half. Stars looking to hold this ball for the last second shot. That one's going to go out of bounds. Who gets it?
Yeah,
Stars get it.
Go.
So the Stars have 16.2 on the clock. Greyhounds with a 1-point lead late in the first half. A very, very well played, well contested game so far. Under
nice
the
play.
Basket to Allen. Looks like she got fouled by Dilk. The Carmel faithful are saying that was all ball, but they're not going to get that call. So Amy Dilk. Oh, correction, it's on Taiwo.
I thought Delk got all ball. I mean, I was pretty sure of that.
Yeah, I think that's what the people were looking at. They didn't see the other foul. And Allen gets the first shot.
You can definitely see why Allen's the leading scorer on this team.
Yeah. Yeah, most
She is very, very smooth.
Yep. 11.1 left, tied at 27. Stars take a 1-point lead. Greyhounds trying to go into the locker room with a lead. And that is the end of the first half. We're through 16 minutes here so far. It's Bedford Lawrence North 28, Carmel 27. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
I forgot he got thrown out.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Can I help you?
Yeah,
I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
The IHSAA, in partnership with Blue Frame Technology, is pleased to announce that you can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Well, we're back here at the Eric Clark Activity Center. And let's go through and let's thank a few more of our sponsors here, Brad. Community Health. Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health 317-355-7775 or ecommunity.com. Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, and Carmel for over 65 years. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be our outstanding jewelry selection and customer service. The knowledgeable staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give our customers a memorable and positive experience. You can contact them at 317-773-3383.
You know, Perry, I got a question for you on Smith Jewelers. I'd like to know how many engagements ring they sold for Christmas presents this year. I'll bet there were a lot of Christmas presents.
Oh, I bet so. I
rings.
bet so too.
Good time of year. Good time of year for
yes,
young
it is.
love.
Yep, absolutely true. Hey, Bill Clifford for sheriff. Bill Clifford is currently a sergeant with Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, has committed his life to serving community with integrity. As a resident of Westfield with his wife Cheryl and 3 kids, family safety is Clifford's top priority and understands the Sheriff's Office must be proactive against the threats in order to best protect you. For more information, follow the campaign on Facebook at Clifford for Sheriff or follow them on their website at cliffordforsheriff.com. Well, Brad, both teams are back out here on the floor. One of the comments we made at the start of the game was the control of the tempo and, you know, with the Stars averaging 53.3 points per game and the Greyhounds averaging 70.1, that tempo had to be a little bit slower. And to a certain extent, that it's true the Greyhounds missed some shots, but also give credit to the Stars because they played a very good tempo-controlled basketball game.
The Stars have had to do 2 things in this game, Perry, and so far I think they've been fairly successful at it. Number one, they needed to slow this game down and make it more of a deliberate game. They could not afford to get into a run-and-shoot type game. Otherwise, they're going to get, you know, they get beat by 20 or 30 points, just plain and simple. The other thing that the Stars have managed to do, which has really impressed me, is they have managed to break the press that the Greyhounds have been setting up on almost every inbound play, especially after scoring plays. Seeing a lot of double teaming out there, and yeah, it's created a couple of it's created a couple of turnovers. It's also created a couple of a couple of situations that have gone in favor of the Greyhounds. But for the most part, the Stars have been able to break that press, and they have managed to get down. And both of these teams, though, uncharacteristically, Perry, both of them have missed some fairly easy shots.
Yeah, you're right about that. But and the one thing about it is too is the Greyhounds have played a lot of different players. So, Sears played a lot in that first half.
More than she normally would.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a bit of news out of Hamilton Southeastern. Tell us what you're hearing from over
there
today.
Well, it looks like they're going to get a new football coach. The assistant coach for Noblesville, Coach Adam Morris, looks like he's going to Hamilton Southeastern to take Scott May's place. That's a huge story. And
that was just
Coach
announced
Morris
here a couple hours ago.
Coach Morris is a great guy. He'll do well there.
Good for them. Well, we are back underway. The Greyhounds get the first possession. Amy Dilk setting it up as normal. Back out high. Shot missed, rebounded by the Greyhounds. There's going to be a foul called there on the Stars. See who that's going to go on. I didn't quite catch that. J.C. Hughes picks up the foul, a non-shooting foul. Amy Dilk puts it up, gets the rebound, and opens up the scoring in the second half with her 6th point of the game. Jory Allen breaks the press. Kinsey Mesimore out high, back to Allen. Mesimore, guarded by Hune. Hughes inside, loses control of the ball. Here comes Amy Dilk all the way down, gets it knocked away. That ball hit the out-of-bounds line off of one of the Stars, and the Greyhounds will retain possession.
That's one of those things that you get the ball and you realize you just dribbled on the out-of-bounds line.
Frustrating. You try to make a good play. Yeah. There's only so many inches in that court, though.
Yeah.
Hune inside, back out to Dilk. 3 on the way. She misses. Rebounded by the Stars, taken away by Hune. Hune misses. Finally rebounded by J.C. Hughes for the Stars.
The shortest player on the floor.
Hughes has got the ball out high. Reagan Hune on her. Allen to Hughes. Hughes looking for help. She slid and she traveled. Another turnover for the Stars. 29-28 in favor of the Greyhounds. Here comes a sub in for the Stars. That is number 30, Katie Fisher. As J.C. Hughes takes some bench. Dilk around the three-point line. Back to Taiwo. Misses. Nobody under the net to rebound except Red. Stars bring it down. Webb to Allen. Almost a double dribble there. There's a three-point shot. And that's good by Madison Webb, so she gets her 12th point of this game, and the Stars go back ahead by 2 points. Reagan Hune, that was a nice bank shot. So Reagan Hune gets her 10th point of the game. Hune and Madison Webb for the Stars, the only 2 players in double figures so far. End to end for the Stars. There comes Allen. She misses. Rebounded by Jasmine McWilliams. Amy Dilk. Here comes Taiwo for 3.
You know, Brad, she's got such a straight shot, for that 3. It's just right at the bucket.
We're going to take a timeout here, and let's hear from another one of our great Hamilton County television sponsors, Perry.
All right. Logan Street Signs and Banners. Celebrating 25 years of Logan Street Signs and Banners. Specialize in that last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, LoganStreetSigns.com. What about Noblesville Trophies? They offer a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provide you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website, noblesvilletrophies.com.
For both of these teams, Perry, it doesn't get any easier as we get well into the ladies' basketball season. After this, Bedford North Lawrence has got one game against a ranked opponent. That'll be against North Harrison, where they travel to North Harrison on the 18th. But the Greyhounds have got Center Grove, Fort Wayne South, and Pike yet to play. In 2 of those 3 games, they are the visiting team. So it doesn't get easier for either of these teams, and we're knotted up in a nice close one here at the Eric Clark Center. Stars trying to get the ball across the timeline. Allen manages to break the press. Back under to Allen. She lays it up, misses. That's going to go out of bounds, and last touched by the Greyhounds. Mackenzie Mesimore to inbound. Right under the basket for for Allen. And Blake Smith does a nice job of tying her up. That's going to be a jump ball, but the possession stays with the Stars, so the Stars get a break under their own basket. Mesmore. Katie Fisher up top. Back to Mesmore again. Mesmore guarded by Hune. Allen back over across to Fisher. All the way across to Mesmore. Long three missed by Madison Webb, but she's got the ball back again. And she gets fouled.
You know, Brad, the one thing about it, Webb's only a sophomore, and she's only averaging 6.9 points per game. She's having a great game here today and playing with a lot of confidence.
McWilliams picks up her third foul of the game. That could be important going down the stretch. Madison Webb gets the first of two. Webb is only a 50% free throw shooter. Gets both. She is perfect from the line today, 6 for 6 so far.
Birkeland comes in the game for the first time for the Greyhounds. She's a junior, 5'9" junior forward.
A 7.3 average for her. Dilk under the basket to Smith. Blake Smith gets the bucket and the opportunity for the three-point play. First points of the game for Blake Smith.
You know, Ducks got that ball in there to Blake 3 or 4 times this ball game in the first half and just couldn't hang on or, different things. But that play's been open quite a few times during the ball game.
So Smith got the free throw, so she's got 3 points now.
That's what you got to do on that press.
Katie Fisher with the goal. Here comes Dilk. She misses. Amy Dilk with only 6 points in this game, and we're halfway through the third quarter already. That one's going to go against Chloe McKnight.
First one is up and good. Ducks' free throws are like radar, man. They just nothing but net.
Well, she's an 82% free throw shooter, Perry, so.
She's a complete ball player.
Yeah. Another thing that those Wolverines are going to like seeing, and as you were saying at halftime, can you imagine the combination of Amy Dilk and Emily Kaiser next year up there in Ann Arbor? No.
What?
Before the shot.
Wow. All right.
Macy
Referees are always
Berglund
right.
Picks up her first foul. Second team foul of the half. Stars get it in. Almost taken away by Taiwo. Mesmore out top, looking for help. Nobody inside. She takes the three, misses. We're going to have a jump ball called, and that one is going to go to the Greyhounds. The Star fans over here to our left, very unhappy with that call, Perry.
They certainly are.
I think they might have had a little bit of a...
They had a little right to be upset.
Yeah. Amy Dilk setting up the offense for the Greyhounds. How many times have we said that?
There's that pass into Blake.
Blake Smith.
She gets fouled this time.
She's going to shoot two. Madison Webb picks up her third. Blake Smith gets the first for her fourth point of the game. Stars looking for help. That one's taken away by Taiwo. She runs the floor, gets an easy layup.
The Stars called timeout. Hey, what about this Hamilton County TV events calendar?
What about it?
It's a great one. You know what, Brad? You can find out anything upcoming in Hamilton County, whether it's on the local level or sporting events, it's all on there. And then if you have an event and want to add it to the calendar, it's easy and it's free.
Free?
Free.
Free?
Free.
Wow.
HCTVcalendar.com.
3:02 here in the third quarter. The Greyhounds have erased a couple-point deficit and taken a 7-point lead in this. Perry, unfortunately for the Stars, this is kind of what we were halfway expecting to happen in this game. The Greyhounds have really poured it on here in the second half so far.
Yeah, and it's been driven by their defense. I mean, they've tightened that defense up, I'm telling you.
I think that one's going to go against Tomi Taiwo. She picks up her third team foul of the half. Fouls at 4 and 3. 4 for the Stars, 3 for the Greyhounds. Mesmore back to Allen. Hughes looking for help. The Greyhounds have definitely stepped it up a notch defensively this half, Perry.
Oh, absolutely.
They played good defense in the first half, but they have stepped it up a notch in the second half to take this 7-point lead. Mesmore looking for help, back into the corner. McKnight takes a three-point shot and misses. That one's rebounded by Amy Dilk. Another rebound for her. Long pass all the way down, just barely overled Mackenzie Wood. That'll turn over to the Stars. A couple substitutions back in for the Greyhounds. Maddie Sears. And back in for the Stars, Madison Webb. Webb is playing with 3 fouls. Greyhounds still keeping up the pressure. Right under the basket there to
and that's what you got to do.
McKnight.
You got to move that ball.
They've got to get that opening. That's the only way that the Stars are going to stay in this game, is if they can pull off more plays like that. Amy Dilk looking for help. Sears back to Dilk. Dilk gets it in under the basket, but I believe that's going to be on number 11, Chloe McKnight. And that is going to be her fifth team foul of the half.
You notice, too, Delk is looking inside much, much more here the second half.
Yes, she is. Sears with the shot. Does not get the roll. Finally, Allen comes down with the rebound. J.C. Hughes took it end to end, but she got fouled, missed the shot, but she'll pick up 2. That's going to go on Blake Smith, number 3 on her, 4th on the team. 2 shots for Hughes. She gets the first one. That's her first free throw of the game. She's a 45% free throw shooter.
In the game, number 11, Sophie Bear, and she hadn't been in a ball game yet. She's
that's
a junior,
this first
5'10".
action she's seen.
But she's a good player, too.
Mm-hmm. The Greyhounds not only have a good group of upperclassmen, but their underclassmen are good too. Long 3 for Sears. She misses. Dilk with the tip, the rebound. Another shot off the mark by Mackenzie Wood, and the Stars come up with it. Here comes Hughes. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Allen looking to make the spin move. She gets it poked away by Maddie Sears.
Good play by Sears there.
Will the Greyhounds hold it for the last shot here? Apparently not. Dilk takes a three and misses. That's rebounded by Wood. Back to Dilk again. See if the second time is a charm. She gets it. Dilk now in double figures with 10. 30 seconds in the quarter. 6-point lead for the Greyhounds. Just about 10 seconds left here. Stars trying to get something set up. Will they give it to her? Yes, they do. Mackenzie Mesamore picks up her first 2 points of the game.
I'll tell you what, the Stars won't go away here. 45-41, the Greyhounds.
That's the third foul on Mackenzie Wood. Mesamore makes the three-point play. Got the Stars within 3. No good. We are at the end of 3 quarters with the Carmel Greyhounds ahead of the Bedford North Lawrence Stars, 45-42.
Church Hill and Anthem, attorneys at law. From personal injury claims to complex business litigation to divorce cases, Church Hill and Anthem protect the rights of individuals, businesses, school, and government bodies all around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. You can contact them at their Noblesville office, 317-773-5320. Community Health Network. Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775.
We are through 3 quarters of this game, and we have got a tight one, just as we thought it was going to be, Perry. And Greyhounds came out, made up the difference in the third quarter. But right there at the end, the Stars came back and cut what was a 7-point lead down to 3.
But the one thing about it is that the pace was definitely a little bit quicker in that third quarter.
Yes, it was.
Which is to the Greyhounds. The one thing about it is we'll see, because, you know, the Greyhounds have subbed a lot because this is the game they play. Bedford, you know, with the Stars, you know.
I think the other factor is
Allen has played a lot of minutes. We'll see what happens.
Greyhounds are pretty deep on that bench.
Yeah,
too,
they
Perry.
are. They have a
very,
lot
very
of players.
deep. A lot of talent. 3 on the way from the corner. That one looked like it went off Amy Dilk.
She knew
Greyhound get the call.
Yeah, I agree, but I can't imagine Amy Dilk could have grabbed that ball. So she knew that it was not off her. She was, I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought the same thing.
If that had been off of her, she would have been scrapping for that ball.
Yeah, because she had a chance to get the ball.
Yeah. Dilk has it poked away, but the Greyhounds come back with it. There's going to be a jump ball.
Carmel arrow.
And that'll be Carmel will retain possession. 3-point game with the Carmel Greyhounds ahead of the Bedford Lawrence North Stars, 45-42. Thank you for joining us today, wherever you're at. If you're watching us on our website, watching us on one of the many, how many different ways can people watch us, Perry? It's amazing.
A bunch. You can
Maddie Sears with a 3. Back to a 6-point lead for the Greyhounds. Allen, Mesamore, under the basket to Allen. She turns, cannot get the shot away. Back out top to Mesamore. Mesamore looking for help. Hughes into Allen at the 3-point line. She spins, gets it up there, gets the roll, and gets the bucket.
That was a big-time move there, Brad.
11 points now for Jory Allen. That's going to bring Blake Smith back in.
You know, the one thing we didn't comment, we commented off the air, but this Stars team's a very young team, too. They
Yes.
only have 2 seniors.
Mm-hmm. So Allen gets point number 12. 6 for 7 at the line today. Dilk into Smith. Hune gets the bounce. Reagan Hune picks up point number 12. And she'll go to the line.
Not only did she have a chance for a 3-point play, they gave up 3 rebounds there, the Stars did. So they're going to have to, the one thing the first half is they controlled the boards in the first half, but now they're.
The free throw by Hune is good. She's 3 for 3 at the line today.
Stealing by Depp. Oh, bounced off her cheek, and she went to dribble it, hit her cheek, and went out of bounds. So.
Stars get a break on the turnover. Allen brings it down. Mesmore up top of the key. Once again, 2 Greyhounds out on her. Inside to Allen. Allen in the corner. 3 on the way. Rebounded by Mesmore. Into the hands of Allen. Allen trying to work through traffic. We're going to have a jump ball, and that one's going to go to the Stars. That kind of looked like a little bit of a scrum there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Six-point lead for the Greyhounds. A little over 6 minutes left in regulation. McKnight ready to inbound the ball for the Stars. Right under. Jump ball. I didn't see that coming, but
referees are always right, man.
Jory Allen must have been she must have had her back toward us. I didn't see that happen. Ball goes back to the Greyhounds. Amy Dilk looking to set the offense. Taiwo. Jump ball once again. That one will go back to the Stars. They're calling that jump ball very quickly this afternoon. I'd like to thank our technical crew. We got Katie at the controls, Will on the camera this afternoon, and our executive producer, Mr. Wofford, is back in the palatial Hamilton County Television studios in beautiful downtown Noblesville.
Show that to Will.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to stay with the Stars. McKnight looking to inbound. Over to Hughes, misses the 3. And that one goes off the Greyhounds. Off of Jasmine McWilliams. And once again, Chloe McKnight will inbound the ball. McKnight over to Hughes. Hughes back to McKnight. And McKnight gets the 3.
51-48.
So just when you think that the Greyhounds are going to start to pull away, the Stars keep coming back. Amy Dilk up top. Taiwo. And that's a nice jump shot there by Jasmine McWilliams to pick up her 6th point of the game. Once again, that double pressure on the inbound play there, Perry. Allen. Back in the corner to McKnight. Trying to make it 2 threes in a row, and she cannot convert. Taiwo brings the ball down for the Greyhounds. Back to Amy Dilk. Taiwo from way out in the corner for a 3, misses. Rebounded by Hughes. Hughes to Allen. Allen makes the easy layup.
That was kind of a bad foul by Taiwo, in my opinion.
And she's going to pick up the foul. Taiwo picks up her 4th foul. That could be very, very important going down the stretch. Allen with one free throw. Got a little too much on that. Hit the back of the rim. Traveling. Boy. Jasmine McWilliams, I think as soon as she got that ball, I think she was waiting for that whistle. But we've got a timeout here with 4:29 left in the fourth quarter. Greyhounds ahead of the Stars, 53-50.
Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, and Carmel, for over 65 years. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be our outstanding jewelry selection and our customer service. The knowledgeable staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give the customers a memorable, positive experience. You can contact them at 317-773-3383. Bill Clifford for Sheriff. Bill Clifford is currently a sergeant with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office and has committed his life to serving the community with integrity. As a resident of Westfield, him and his wife Cheryl have 3 kids, and family safety is the most important. The Sheriff's Office, he must be proactive against new threats in order to protect you. For more information on his campaign, check him out on Facebook at Clifford for Sheriff.
Perry, we've got 6 players in this game in double figures already, 3 for each team. The Greyhounds have got Amy Dilk, Tommy Taiwo, and Reagan Hune in double figures, where the Stars have got Chloe McKnight, Madison Webb, and Jory Allen, all in double figures. 4:29 left in regulation. Mesmore gets it to Allen. Allen back out to Hughes. Hughes gets it all the way across. Another 3 attempt here by number 11, Chloe McKnight, and she gets nothing but net.
Tied up.
And guess what? We're all tied up again here with just under 4 minutes left to go in this game.
That 3-point baskets are huge for the Stars.
Perry, we be seeing a game that's going to come down to the last shot of the game?
Could be.
3 on the way. Taiwo, she misses. Dilk with a rebound. That's going to go on Allen. That's on Allen. That is her 3rd.
Foul on Bedford, number 33. That's her 4th. Team 7.
That's her 4th.
Oh, I only had her for 3. That is huge. Both teams with 7 team fouls now. Amy Dilk gets the first one. She's 6 for 7 so far from the free throw line today. Now 7 for 8. 12th point of the game for Dilk. Greyhounds take the lead back once again. Mesmore bringing the ball. Guarded by McWilliams. Allen up top. She's got to be careful with 4 fouls now. 5-second violation. Once again, that defensive pressure, Perry, is paying off for the Greyhounds. 3:22, a 2-point lead for the Greyhounds.
When you get them trapped like that, there's not much they can do.
McWilliams inbounds the ball to Amy Dilk. Who would you rather have it in the hands of than Amy Dilk?
No one.
I can't name any players right now. Greyhounds just looking for a good shot here. All the way back out to Dilk.
You know, the amazing thing is this team starts and finishes with Dilk. You know, they're not afraid to go back out front with Dilk and regroup, you know it?
Well, Dilk is definitely the heart and soul of this team, but she certainly has an excellent supporting cast. No doubt about it. Illegal dribble on Taiwo. That is going to give the Stars a chance to either tie or take the lead here with 2:43 left in the fourth. Thank you once again for joining us. Probably one of the better ball games we've seen so far this season.
Absolutely. What a
intercepted
steal by
by
There's Delk.
Oh, turns
What a move.
Taiwo.
Wow.
Did you see how she just dished that right
Oh,
off to
my
Taiwo?
gosh.
Absolutely a great play by a fantastic player. She had a nice little open jump shot, and she saw that Tomi Taiwo was wide open, and she gave that up. She gave up the 2 points to her teammate. What a ball player.
Absolutely. That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
You know, we got a lot of other basketball action coming up here yet this week, Perry. Tomorrow, we're going to bring you some action from the Noblesville Holiday Tournament.
And we're going to do something a little bit different.
Oh, we're going to let the cat out of the bag, huh?
Yeah, we're going to tell people Will and Katie will have the hard work. They'll be at the mill tomorrow, working the camera and working the controls.
We get our retirement chairs, huh?
And while we're sitting in the recliners back at the studio broadcasting this game.
Well, this is all the brainchild of Rick Vanderweilen
and Jim Wofford.
And they've been trying to make this work for several months, and now they say they've got it perfected. So we'll see tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. It'll be
but the one thing we're doing, it's not necessarily for basketball, but it's in situations where in football we're in a small, cramped area trying to broadcast, and we could take our announcer somewhere else.
Yeah. In order
like it's Sheridan.
Yeah.
Here we go.
2.5 minutes left in this one. Stars down by 4 with the ball. Mesmore looking for help. Allen having a hard time getting free. That's Grace Crulo-Rude with the ball. First time we've seen her today. A double team once again. Every time a Star gets the ball, they are being double teamed. Out in the corner there, 3 on the way. Missed and rebounded by none other than Reagan Hune. She's had a great game today.
She sure has. She's played really well.
13 points so far. Greyhounds 1 minute and 46 seconds away from a victory, and there's going to be a foul called. That looks like that is going to go on number 24, Gracie Crulo-Rude. Well, correction, that's on J.C. Hughes. 8th team foul of the half, so we're in the 1-and-1 now. That'll put Tomi Taiwo at the line. Taiwo gets the bounce, gets the first. 13 points for her now. That's her first free throw of the day, which she made. Once again, free throws down the stretch are so critical. Both are good. 2 for 2 from the line for Taiwo. 14 points. She's now the leading scorer for the Greyhounds. Stars have got to hurry here. Here comes Allen. Misses, does not get the roll. Ball goes out of bounds, but it is off the Greyhounds. Back to the Stars. Stars have got to get something on this possession, Perry.
Yeah, they've got to score here.
Another 3 from
wow.
McKnight.
Hune was way up in the air there. You know, that's the one thing about the Greyhounds. They're so quick, but they're also long.
This is just a very good basketball team. Stars with some pressure. Hune back to Dilk. Stars are going to have to start fouling here pretty soon. They got to stop the clock here. Dilk content to sit on a 6-point lead and kill the clock. We're at 1 minute left to go in this one. Taiwo. Got a timeout called by the Greyhounds.
Man, I'll tell you what, 6-point lead here by the Greyhounds, 59-53 with 52.5 seconds. But, man, it's been a great ball game.
Yeah. I mean, I really thought at one point that this thing might come down to the last shot. What else do we got coming up here, Perry? We got some boys basketball. The CARMEL Greyhounds will be going to Westfield. That's coming up on the 6th. 6th of January is a big day for Hamilton County Television. We got girls basketball, got Hamilton Heights at Westfield, and then later that same day we got boys basketball with CARMEL at Westfield. And coming up on the 12th, it'll be a boys and girls doubleheader between the Hamilton Southeastern Royals and the Westfield Shamrocks. Jack Russell and I believe that we'll be on site for that game on the 12th. One day later, Tipton goes to Hamilton Heights. Got some Heritage Christian games coming up against Noblesville. Got a doubleheader at Guerin Catholic with Lafayette Central. Got a lot of good basketball action coming up here. And, of course, the girls' sectional starts in just about a month from Fishers High School.
Of course, the breakaway Allen there.
She misses.
Wow.
That's going to cost them a foul.
Wow.
And if that is on Allen, that is number 5 on her. So she is.
She's playing a great game.
Jory Allen had a great game this afternoon. 14 points.
But it is below her average.
A little bit below her average.
Game, though.
But when you play a team that's defensively as good as the Greyhounds are, 14 points is probably still a good accomplishment.
Yeah. And she played a great game, a big part of this game. And you know, the Greyhounds had to pay very, very close attention to her because she's got some talent now, and she's only a junior. She's going to be a good one next year.
Jasmine McWilliams at the line. She makes both ends.
I know this season's not over, but I'll tell you what, the Stars are going to be way up there next year in the rankings, too.
And I would expect that they'll go pretty far in the tournament this year, too.
Yeah. Of course, the North Central Panthers are in that South, so.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to get by North Central. Deanne Ramey's got quite a team over there at NC this year.
Yeah.
25 seconds left on this one.
Wow, this
layup is missed. That's going to put Jasmine McWilliams back at the free throw line. Looks like that will go against 12 J.C. Hughes. That's 10 team fouls now against the Stars.
I'll tell you what, McWilliams does not look like a sophomore, does she, Brad? I mean,
no, she doesn't. She plays with a lot of confidence.
So poised. Hey, Brad, she gets this one, she's going to be in double figures.
Yes, she is. She gets her 10th point of the game.
That's 4 in double figures for her.
4 Greyhounds in double figures. She's also 5 for 6 from the line. Stolen by Amy Dilk. Amy Dilk with 14 now. And that is the final buzzer. Final score, Greyhounds 65, Stars 53. Perry, your closing thoughts on this game?
Well, I mean, it was just the CARMEL athleticism there at the end. And, you know, this was a lot better ball game than 65-53. And to be quite honest, the Stars couldn't make the ball fall. They had, 3 or 4 bunnies and couldn't make it fall there at the end. So,
well, both of these teams, I thought, defensively put a really, really good effort today.
Absolutely.
You know, when you can hold a player like Amy Dilk to 14 points in a game, you've done well. Dilk and Tomi Taiwo were the leading scorers for the Greyhounds. Also in double figures, you had Jasmine McWilliams with 10 and Reagan Hune with 13 for the Stars. Leading the pack was Jory Allen with 14. Correction, let me correct that. Chloe McKnight had 15. Jory Allen had 14, and Madison Webb had 13. Let's take a thank to our sponsors, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right, we want to thank our sponsors really quick here at the end. Noblesville Trophies, Logan Street Signs, Community Health, Church Hidland Anthem, Smith's Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, Hamilton County Calendars, the Westfield Chamber and Bill Clifford for sheriff. And Brad, I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Yes, our next game will be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
We'll be coming from the mill.
For those of you who are looking at us live, that is tomorrow on Thursday from the mill. If you are looking at us on tape delay, you can check out the game on Hamilton County Television or HCTV1. We'll be there for the Noblesville Millers and I believe it's the Pike Red Devils, correct?
No, it's Broad Ripple.
Broad Ripple. Okay, I got that wrong. Excuse me. Broad Ripple Rockets. They're one of their last years in existence. So
yep.
That'll be kind of a great passing day. On behalf of Perry Williams, my name is Brad Silbert. We'd like to thank our technical crew, Bill and Katie, for bringing you all the action today. Once again, final score, the Greyhounds 65, the Stars 53. Good night.